Hello everyone, Dan Kim with Jeet Physiology. More on today is day 6 of staying consistent. So I'm going to discuss today about having a consistent mindset, and that is a consistent positive mindset. Okay, now one of the best ways to do that is actually what I call change your frequency. Changing your frequency means basically going from like a positive to a negative, negative to a positive, neutral to a non-neutral, whatever it may be. That is changing your frequency. So when something negative comes into your mind, okay, the thing is we must change our frequency. We must immediately do our best at all possible to change that negative into a positive. Is it easy? Hell no. Is it simple? Hell yes. It's really not as difficult as people make it seem, but it is difficult. It is hard. Nothing in life is easy, but a lot of things in life are simple. That is honestly, there's a difference between simple and easy. Simple means that anyone can do it. Easy means that basically not everyone can do it, or excuse me, easy basically means that some people it's harder for, some people it's not as hard for. So simple, like I said, is that anyone can do it. Anybody and everybody. I don't care who it is. So to make it simple, make it more simplistic, change the frequency. Okay? So for instance, if you have something negative come into your mind, even if it's something drastic, financial issues, losing somebody close, whatever. When that thought comes into your mind, it's like, you know what, I want to give up, things like that. Make it a habit to immediately change that. Even if you have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, hell no, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to dwell on this. I'm not going to let this eat me alive. I'm not going to let my mind take over anymore. And yeah, you might have to do that 10, 20, 50, 100 times a day. But the thing is, the more you do it, it's actually, the more you do it, it's actually going to become a habit. And the more you do it, it is actually going to teach your body to automatically take a negative and turn it into a positive, and then you're going to wrap yourself around such a great, amazing mindset that it'll just completely blow your mind. And how do I know this? Because I know from experience, okay? Different things that I've gone through over time, I have honestly tested this theory, experimented with it, whatever. Any of you that have heard of The Secret or the Law of Attraction, it is actually in there talking about changing your frequency. I have proven it time and time again. One of the greatest, well, not the greatest examples, it is a great example, but one example that I like to use with a lot of people, not to make this too long, there was a job I was getting ready to start a few years back at a factory, was going to pay good money, things like that. They hired me for first shift. However, they said, hey, we don't have a spot open for first shift. We're going to have to put you on third shift. And I'm like, you know what? Oh, hell no. I couldn't do it at the time because, not that I didn't want to, even though I hate third shift. It's because my mother, that was when I was staying with her and she was in bad health. And she needed me during the hours, that I basically, the time that she usually get up, because you would sleep a good portion of the day. And she would get up, usually about the time a little before I was coming home from work, working first shift. Okay, so I just could not possibly do it. I said, you know what? This is bullshit. I'm not making much of the job where I'm at. It's kind of a dead end, empty promises, shit like that. And I said, you know what? No, fuck that. I'm not going to let it happen. I'm working the first shift. I'm starting the job on first shift. Guess what? I talked to this guy on lunch. That's when he told me. After work, guess what? I just told him straight up. I said, hey, you guys hired me for first shift. Told me I was having first shift. It's not my fault that you guys made me wait 2 weeks and you hired other people below me. So I really think that I deserve first shift. He said, you know what? Okay, I'll give you a chance. Just don't prove me wrong. Work hard for me and we can keep you on first shift. So that's a great example of changing your frequency, because it was a negative. It's like, oh shit, I can't take this job because I got to work third shift. But then I changed it to, you know what? No, because I'm going to get first shift. That's changing your frequency, a negative into a positive. There's lots of ways to do that in life. When them negatives come into your mind, immediately changing to positive, and it'll change your world, and it'll make your life a hell of a lot better. So let's get out there, stay motivated, believe in yourself, believe you can do it, and believe that you deserve it. Let's get out there. Let's go. Smash, punch, kick that like button. Just don't break it. Let's get out there and do something. Let's go.